And there it is, the closing bell at the New York Stock Exchange, capping off another day of trading on Wall Street. The Dow making up some ground after a rocky week. The index is up more than 500 points. The S&P and NASDAQ are both up by about 1.25%. Investors who have been dreading a recession are getting more optimistic that the Fed could pull off a soft landing. I want to bring in Erica Pandey. She's a business reporter at Axios. Erica, it's good to see you. Now, Wall Street has been highly reactive to the Fed and the movements in the labor market as well. Overall wage growth hit about 6.5% in November, which is down from its peak in March. Even though wage growth is still relatively strong, why are we seeing those gains start to lose steam at this point?
So we saw wages grow so rapidly during the peak of the pandemic because the power really was in the hands of the workers, especially low wage workers. So low wage growth peaked at around 12.5% at the beginning of 2022. And now we were thinking, when is this pendulum going to swing back? When is this labor market going to cool down and the kind of the power going to swing back towards the employers? Now we're starting to see that happen. So, like you said, a lot stronger wage growth still than we saw like in late 2019. But this really, really hot wage growth is definitely starting to slow pretty substantially, especially in the low wage category. We're talking servers, we're talking childcare workers. So these essential jobs that really up were high in demand, high and low in supply at the peak of the pandemic, now starting to cool down.
So that kind of has slowed growth itself. But do you expect the trend to continue in the new year?
Absolutely. I mean, this is one of the signs we're seeing that this labor market is turning around, is cooling down, going back towards the employers. We expect it to continue, get back to that kind of pre-pandemic level. And another really interesting trend, remote work is cooling down as well. I mean, this was a thing that workers really demanded in the higher and mid-wage sectors. And now LinkedIn has data showing that every remote position has two applicants and every non-remote position has one applicant. So companies are putting out more and more get back in the office, non-remote jobs, and people just aren't responding well to that. But it seems like the companies are going to end up having the power, especially by the end of next year.
Well, if you're like me, you appreciate the FaceTime. We need that human interaction. Erica Pandy, thank you so much.
Thank you.